Hi there guys, I hope you are having a good day. Now Eddie Hearn has explained they are projecting the Tyson Fury vs Anthony Joshua fight for May 2021. What he also said is that Tyson Fury is not bound by contract with Deontay Wilder, which is one of the situations that needs to be resolved with them making this fight happen. Obviously, Anthony Joshua has a mandatory, but that is not the only thing. There is this situation where Deontay Wilder is going through the courts in America to try and make this fight happen. Now, obviously Tyson Fury believes he's not under contract and therefore he's free to go and fight whomever he wants. That is Anthony Joshua next, hopefully. There is of course a situation where Tyson Fury does still fight Deontay Wilder. In that case, Anthony Joshua will fight Alexander Usyk. This is not the only stumbling block to making this fight happen. There are other things as well, like broadcasters, which is something I believe will be sorted swiftly, and I think that they can come to some sort of agreement. I think that Bob Arum and Eddie Hearn will make this fight happen. I think that if anyone can, then they can, because I think that they are willing to put egos aside to make it happen. That is the best thing about these two. They can go back and forth and say things about one another, but when it comes down to it, the big fights will happen. They worked together for Anthony Joshua versus Pulev, which really built bridges with that relationship in making these fights happen. So that was probably a good thing going into the Tyson Fury fight for Anthony Joshua, for Eddie Hearn, and vice versa. Now, of course, Anthony Joshua has his situation, and potentially Tyson Fury has his situation. Provided both parties are able to find a way around that, Anthony Joshua dealing with this mandatory without having to fight him, or maybe he does have to fight him, and Tyson Fury dealing with Deontay Wilder in or outside of the ring, then the fight will happen in May 2021, then again in November, December, because Eddie Hearn has previously said that Anthony Joshua will fight in May, then he'll fight in November or December, so I'm guessing those two projected dates are for Tyson Fury because they did agree 2 fights in 2021, and financials were also agreed, which is usually the biggest stumbling block with regards to a fight like this. So given that, the fight should happen next year. It is just whether Deontay Wilder has his way, but then again, I'm wondering what Deontay Wilder is doing. Is he trying to save face, or does he really want the fight? Because he didn't say anything, he was completely absent from any kind of media. Then all of a sudden when the fight can no longer happen, that's when he speaks up, that's when he wants the fight. So it's taken him to lose the fight to understand that he wants it. I don't really buy into that. I don't know what's going on with Deontay Wilder, whether he wants it or not. It seems that Tyson Fury is not bound by any contract that enforces him to fight Deontay Wilder, because apparently Tyson Fury is the one trying to make the dates. He's the one who has tried to get Deontay Wilder back in the ring. Normally it's the other way around. So at the end of the day, Deontay Wilder probably won't be fighting Tyson Fury. If Tyson Fury and his lawyers are correct, and Bob Arum has apparently ensured Eddie Hearn that that is the case, Tyson Fury is free to go and fight whoever he wants. So Eddie Hearn has also explained that the talks between him and Bob Arum and Tyson Fury's team have been very positive, and they are very confident in making this fight happen for May 2021. And he said there's a few small issues that need to be sorted out, a few wrinkles. That's it. That is how close we are currently to Tyson Fury versus Anthony Joshua. Meaning clearly they have found a resolution to Tyson Fury's situation and Anthony Joshua's, so they've already made a decision on what will happen with that WBO belt. We just don't know about it just yet. They are probably going to vacate in this situation. It's clear that the WBO are going to stand strong and not allow this fight to happen with that belt on the line. So Anthony Joshua will likely have to vacate, then Usyk will fight Joe Joyce for the vacant title, and Anthony Joshua will still fight Tyson Fury. In the event that this fight does happen, then it doesn't seem the WBO will be on the line for it, which is kind of interesting from the WBO standing strong in giving their mandatory his opportunity despite this mega fight being on the line between Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua. But that is their decision, I guess. Clearly the fight is not going to be stopped just because of that. Guys, anyway, what are your thoughts on this? Make sure you leave your thoughts in the comments below, leave a thumbs up, and subscribe if you are new. Thanks guys.